Hello and welcome to today's special Grow with Google Partner live stream, Intro to Google AI for Small Businesses. My name is Stasia. I've been leading training for Grow with Google since it launched in 2017, and I'm really excited to be with you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions during this live stream, you can submit them in the chat. Our team will be checking periodically to address them. Let's start with a video that shows how one small business is using AI.
We're very vibrant and colorful people. I wanted to bring that into my beauty brand. Turquoise and your yellows and your reds and your dusk, sunset, sunrise colors. Growing up, Chicana and indigenous culture, tradition was the center of everything that we did. And we do, still to this day. I'm Cece, and I'm the founder and CEO of Prados Beauty.
And now she glows to the gods.
When I was 27, I went to cosmetology school, and I was working backstage at New York Fashion Week. I was in the hub of the makeup world, but no one looked like me. I was tired of being unseen. I have daughters who are also indigenous, and I don't ever want them to feel how I felt in that moment. So I started Prados Beauty in my daughter's nursery. When she would take naps, I would work in there and just start doodling and creating things. But not having a business background, I needed to research and really learn about what I was doing. I started going to the University of Google, as we call it. June of 2019, I launched my website, and then a few years later, I took part in our Grow with Google event. When I first learned about AI, I was like,
Oh my gosh, like robots are gonna take over the world.
but this gave me the opportunity to learn about AI, specifically Gemini from Google. I thought this could help my business in a big way. So I use Gemini to learn about things like what SEO is and what keywords are important to my brand specifically. But I also use it for creative, fun stuff.
Help me write a social media post using this image. Make it fun and trendy. Oh, how cute!
Also things like packaging ideas. I can take those ideas to my team and say, hey, this is an idea, but I want to tweak it a little bit. Something that would take me all day or even 2 days to do, I can do it, in an hour. It's very helpful for me and my business.
Hi, I'm Cece Meadows, and I'm going to be doing a orange minimalistic look.
For me, makeup is more than just something that you put on your face.
I'm gonna take this pretty light blue.
It allows the world to see you how you want to be seen.
Can't forget the lip gloss.
I always give credit to my Prados because I love them.
To create something that helps someone feel and look beautiful. It's not just an honor for me to be able to do it, but to do it in a way that pays homage and respect to those that came before me. I think that is a big driver of why Prados has been successful in this space.
We will use Prados Beauty as an example in this presentation to demonstrate a few ways that Google AI can help businesses of all kinds. Here's an overview of the agenda. I will explain AI at a high level. I will show examples of ways that you can use AI to help your business succeed, and I will give you resources to learn more. Let's get started. What exactly is artificial intelligence? In a nutshell, AI describes computer programs that can complete cognitive tasks typically associated with human intelligence. But before we dig deeper into AI, let's briefly look at some big shifts in technology that got us here. The first big shift happened about 25 years ago when search engines made their debut. Can anybody out there remember their first web search? If you are one of the earliest web users, you personally experienced technology changing our connection to the world. It led to e-commerce, which changed the way the world did business. And then next came smartphones. They changed e-commerce and accelerated the rise of social media. We're now experiencing the next technology shift, artificial intelligence, or AI. With AI, anything you can imagine, you can create. You can turn text into beautiful imagery or video or music or code. You can talk to your data to gain valuable insights. You can accelerate your productivity, and you can interact with customers in more natural, more helpful ways. AI is being used to tackle challenges big and small. For example, it can help doctors detect diseases earlier, enable banks to preemptively stop fraudulent charges, and empower people to access information in their own languages. AI opens opportunities that can significantly improve billions of lives. But AI can help with everyday challenges too. For anyone out there who has trouble deciding what to watch next, AI can learn your preferences and detect patterns to suggest content on streaming video platforms. And AI is enabling businesses to innovate and help get things done faster. Some people express concerns about how AI might affect the business landscape. Consider this: you are not competing against AI. You are competing against other businesses who are already using it. A study from December 2023 found that 64% of SMBs are already using AI tools or plan to use them in the next 2 years. Many SMBs say that they already use AI tools to save time and money and identify growth opportunities. Among those using AI in their businesses, 82% that they've already seen positive outcomes, such as cost savings, improved productivity, and more sales. Let's briefly cover some terminology to lay the groundwork for this presentation. First, machine learning. It gives computer systems, the machines, the ability to learn without explicit programming. Instead, it learns from examples, using data to train models to perform complex tasks. One type of model is called a language model. Language models are trained on text data, anything from books to social media posts. Once trained, a model uses math and statistics to predict words. For example, it might be able to predict that when the word fish is followed by the word and, the next word is probably chips. There's also a souped up version called a large language model, or LLM. LLMs are trained on a massive amount of data. Think millions or billions of words. LLMs can learn language patterns, which are useful for tasks like translation, answering questions, and summarization. LLMs can also be used as foundations for AI models that can create new content. And that leads to our last definition, generative AI, or Gen AI. Gen AI can learn patterns and relationships that are necessary to generate content, including text, images, videos, code, and music. This technology is under development and it's changing every day. Incidentally, many of you are probably already using AI. If you use a voice assistant, like the Google Assistant, you use AI. It powers many features that you see on websites like chatbots and product recommendations. As the technology develops, you will most likely see it more and more. Now that you have a better understanding about AI, let's look at ways that Google's AI tools can help make your business more productive. One caveat, some features shown in this presentation may not be available in your region. Also, the tools are changing rapidly and they might look different within weeks, hours, or even minutes. Earlier, you saw a video introducing CC Meadows, the founder and CEO of Prados Beauty. Prados Beauty sells high-quality beauty tools, cosmetics, accessories, and more in a New Mexico store, on a website, and in a major department store. Today, CC is building on her success by using AI tools to work smarter and faster. Let's look at ways that AI can help businesses like Prados Beauty and yours. The first tip, using AI to help manage your Google business profile. For anyone out there who doesn't know about Google Business Profiles. It's a free way to help business information appear correctly on Google Search and Maps. When a searcher discovers your business profile, they'll see business information such as your address, phone number, hours of operation, photos and videos, customer reviews, and more. This slide shows what a business profile might look like on a smartphone, and it highlights the business description. This description helps potential customers learn more about the business, such as the products and services offered and what makes the business unique. If you'd like some help writing a strong description for your business, click the button labeled Suggest Description. This feature uses AI to generate text that you can use if you wish. Now, if you already wrote a business description, you can use the feature to see suggestions for making improvements. Here are some tips. Ensure that your business profile information is accurate and up to date. The info inside your business profile is used to draft the description. To help the feature get started, try writing a first draft or entering some details about your business. And finally, review for accuracy. This creative tool can help save time, but you should carefully proofread and make adjustments if needed. Depending on your business category, Google Business Profiles may offer other helpful ways to showcase business info. I'll highlight a feature available for businesses in the food and drink category, creating a digital menu. Google AI can make it easier to quickly add your menu to a business profile. All you need is a photo or a PDF. Google AI can use the photo or PDF to add menu items, including descriptions and prices. And the items can be organized in sections like appetizers, main courses, and desserts. Let's take a look at how it works. From your business profile, click the section labeled Edit Menu. At the top, click Photos of Menu and then select Photos. You can take a photo of the menu using your device's camera or upload an existing photo or PDF. Then click Generate a Menu. Review it for accuracy and then click Publish and Edit. Once the menu is published, you can then make edits and add photos if you wish. Here are a few tips. Use a high quality photo or PDF. It may not work well if the file is blurry or low contrast. The full menu must fit on one page and be captured in one photo, but you can always add additional items once it's published. And if you're not a restaurant, you may have other features. Periodically check your business profile to see what's available. Next, let's see how AI can help to jumpstart research projects. So how might CC explore new ideas quickly? Well, she could start with a Google search. That may not sound like new advice because Google search has been around for 25 years, but a Gemini model customized for Google search can give people a search experience that's dramatically better at getting them what they need. And you can think of this evolution as search supercharged. You can see the update in AI overviews. AI overviews help searchers find what they're looking for faster by providing snapshots with key information and links to dig deeper. They may not surface in every search. They appear when the system determines that generative AI can be especially helpful. There are many more customizations planned ahead. For example, people will be able to ask complex questions and break down concepts into different formats and more. AI Overviews is gradually becoming available to more users in more languages and more regions. Are you ready for an activity? Let's look for AI Overviews. Using your computer or mobile device, open a browser like Google Chrome and visit google.com. Now, think of a question related to your business or any topic that's on your mind. Type in your search and take a look. Do you see an AI overview at the top of the page? If not, tweak your search and try again. If you're not sure what to search for, consider Prado's Beauty. CC might enter a search like, what are the latest makeup trends? The information that she finds might give her content ideas for her website, video channels, social media, ad campaigns, and more. Now, let's take 60 seconds so you can give it a try. Okay, next up, Cece can use Google AI to brainstorm ideas and spark creativity. Our next topic is Gemini, Google's most capable family of AI models to date. I've already mentioned the Gemini model. So what is it exactly? Gemini is not a single AI tool, and it's more than just a family of models. A better way to describe it is an ecosystem that brings together AI models and Google products. Gemini includes the APIs and the platforms that help developers and businesses innovate. You can think of Gemini as a power grid. A power grid supplies electricity that powers cities and the homes, and then the appliances within the homes. Gemini supplies the technology that powers AI models and the tools and the computer programs that depend upon them. Gemini works behind the scenes in many Google products, but it can be accessed directly via a standalone conversational tool. To try it out, open a web browser like Google Chrome and visit gemini.google.com. If you're using an Android mobile device, you can use the Gemini app. iOS users can access Gemini in the Google app. Gemini is built for multimodality, which means it can perform advanced reasoning tasks across different mediums like text, images, videos, audio, and code. It was fine-tuned to be especially capable at things like understanding, summarizing, reasoning, coding, and planning. The tool is evolving, but some of its capabilities include pulling in information from other Google apps and services, such as Google Workspace, YouTube, and Maps, creating images, publicly sharing work with one-click exporting to apps like Docs, Sheets, and Gmail, and providing coding help in over 20 programming languages for all levels of experience. Gemini can generate and export code, it can debug code, or even explain how code works. One note though, carefully test and review all code for errors, bugs, and vulnerabilities. Gemini is now publicly available in over 230 countries and 40 languages. To use Gemini, you need to enter a prompt. You can think of a prompt as a conversation starter, and you'll probably need to tweak it until you find the output you want. A good prompt follows a simple framework: task, context, references, evaluate, and iterate. If you need a mnemonic device, think thoughtfully create really excellent inputs. Let's review the 5 components. First is task. Describe the task that you want help with in detail using clear and direct language. If it's a complex task, break it down into smaller steps. There are 2 additional important pieces of information that you need to include with the task: a persona and a format. Persona refers to what expertise you want Gemini to draw from. For example, the persona could be, you are a marketing executive with experience in the beauty industry. The format describes the output that you want, such as an email, a bulleted list, or a table. You can be as descriptive as you like, and these details do not need to appear in any particular order in the prompt. Next is context. Context provides the details necessary to help Gemini understand what you need. And this is the difference between a prompt like, write a promotional blog about a new eyeshadow palette, and write a promotional blog post promoting a new eyeshadow palette. It costs $30. It includes 18 colors featuring golden browns, rich chocolates, and fierce blues. The product is matte with deep pigment. Make the writing fun and playful. There's quite a difference between those two prompts, right? Okay, let's move on to the next one. In some situations, you may need or you may be able to add references. For example, if you are asking Gemini to help create a blog post, you might include examples of blog posts that you wrote in the past. And these would serve as references for Gemini, and they may result in more helpful output. Next is evaluate. You want to review the output to see if you got what you wanted, which leads to the final part of the framework, iterate. If you didn't get what you wanted, try again. You can add more information or tweak your prompt. Even if you use the framework, sometimes the output isn't what you want, and that's where iteration can help. Here are 4 tips for clarifying and refining prompts to get better results. First, revisit the framework. Make sure your prompt includes task, context, and references, plus persona and format. Second, separate the prompt into shorter sentences. Instead of packing the entire framework into one long sentence, you can write separate sentences for each element or step. Third, tweak the phrasing and explain what you want in another way. You can ask Gemini to perform a different but similar task in order to trigger a new response. And fourth, introduce constraints or limits. When you set boundaries like a maximum word count or preferred format, you help Gemini provide more useful output. Remember, just keep trying. Iteration is the key to prompt design and finding the results that you need. Are you ready for another activity? We're going to run through a prompt writing exercise so you can practice using the framework: task, context, references, evaluate, and iterate. I'll present 2 scenarios for you to choose from. Your job is to add the details to create an effective prompt. Write down your answer on a piece of paper or in a Google Doc. Scenario 1, the salesperson. In this scenario, you're asking Gemini to help prepare a sales pitch. You want to create a persuasive sales pitch that highlights your product's features and benefits and addresses potential objections. Your task is to write the prompt and fill in the blanks. Here is the prompt for you to customize. As an experienced salesperson, create a persuasive sales pitch for blank. The pitch should highlight blank, address potential objections such as blank. All right, I'll give you 30 seconds to write this down and start filling in the blanks. You can take a screenshot of the slide for reference if you wish. Scenario 2, the product manager. In this scenario, you need to develop marketing materials, write a compelling product description, and identify target audiences for a new product. Now, again, your task is to write the prompt and fill in the blanks. Here's the prompt for you to customize. As an experienced product manager, create a detailed marketing plan for a new blank. Write a product description, blank. Identify target audiences, blank. and outline a marketing strategy that includes blank. I'll give you 30 seconds to write this down and start filling in the blanks. You can take a screenshot of the slide for reference if you wish. Now, let's enter your prompt into Gemini. Open a browser window like Chrome and visit gemini.google.com. If it's your first time, you will need to agree to the terms and conditions. Look for the text box that says enter a prompt here. Copy and paste the prompt and then click enter or return. Now, if you don't want to use the example scenarios, you can try your own. Remember the prompt framework when you write it: task, context, and references, plus a persona and format. And then you will evaluate the output and iterate. Once you see a response, you can see other versions by clicking the slider icon and choosing another writing style. And you can also build on the conversation. Gemini will add new details into the output. And when you have an output that you like, you can click Share and Export on the icon below to save it into Gmail, Google Docs, or in a web page that can be shared. If you want to start a fresh conversation, click plus new chat at the top left. Okay, here's a bonus tip. You can also use Gemini to help create prompts. So if you're feeling stuck, ask Gemini for help getting you started. All right, let's take 60 seconds to try it out. I hope you feel more comfortable creating prompts for Gemini after that exercise. We've been focused on using text prompts and asking Gemini to produce text responses, but Gemini can do more than that. Earlier in the presentation, I mentioned that it's built for multimodality. Modalities are the different formats in which Gen AI tools receive or produce information like text, images, video, audio, or code. Multimodal prompting describes the ability to use multiple modalities like text and images in the same prompt. For example, you could take a picture of a chart and ask Gemini to explain the data in plain language. You could upload a PDF and ask Gemini to write a summary, and then ask Gemini to generate an illustration to accompany the summary. You can upload multiple logo designs and prompt Gemini to create variations based on each design direction. Use your imagination and try to think of ways that Gemini's multimodal capabilities can help improve your productivity. When you use Gemini again, give it a shot. Are you ready to learn more about prompting? You can check out the Google Prompting Essentials course hosted by Coursera. In under 10 hours of self-paced study, you'll learn to design effective prompts in 5 easy steps. Discover how to generate content, analyze data, and summarize information faster. You'll also build a library of reusable prompts, so the next time you need a little help from AI at work, you're not prompting from scratch. This self-paced course is accessible to everyone and is designed to fit into busy schedules. You don't need any technical experience to begin, and the skills you'll learn can be applied to a variety of roles across industries. After you complete the course, you'll earn a certificate from Google to share with your network. Learn more at grow.google/prompting. Also, there is a foundational course available called Google AI Essentials. You can learn more about that at grow.google/AI-essentials. Next, let's talk about how you can use AI to help streamline communications and boost productivity when using tools like Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Slides. One note, there are different versions of these productivity tools, including a free consumer version and a professional version called Google Workspace. Today, I will highlight some Gmail AI features that are available in both the consumer and the business versions. But first, let's take a look at this video featuring Mark Cuban. He explains how Google AI and Google Workspace helps his business.
I get 1,000 emails a day. And when I saw Smart Reply for the first time, let me just tell you, it was top 20 happy days of my life. Data drives everything. And so for a big company, small company, medium-sized company, you want something that's fully integrated, talks to each other, and learns as it goes. And that's the beauty of Gemini for Google Workspace. For the pharmaceutical industry, the two things that were missing were one, transparency, and two, trust. And that's really the overall mission of Cost Plus Drugs. Simplify and transparency and be fair. So you know exactly what you're paying for and why. We were able to create a company that changed the entire pharmaceutical industry. With Google Meet, we can have a real-time conversation with multiple people in multiple countries, and it's translating for us in real time.
안녕하세요. 회의에 참석해 주셔서 감사드립니다.
It just makes it easy for any individual to manage their data life, if you will, and to connect everybody else that you work with, whether it's chat, meet, email. It can learn and save so much time that the whole definition of productivity changes. That's Google Workspace. From my perspective, there are two types of companies, those who are great at AI and everybody else.
Gmail uses AI to be more helpful across a range of tasks, from managing incoming mail to helping write replies. For example, when you write an email, Gmail sometimes suggests words to complete your sentence, and that's a feature called Smart Compose. Smart Compose offers predictive writing suggestions. It won't write an email from scratch, but it helps along the way. When you see the suggested words in the background, hit Tab to accept the suggestion. For example, if Cece was composing an email to thank a customer for visiting her store, she might type the words, "Thank you for visiting Las Cruces, New..." And in this case, Smart Compose might be able to predict that the next word is Mexico. Cece could click the Tab button to accept the prediction or ignore it and keep typing. Smart Compose can behave, well, even smarter with another feature called Smart Compose Personalization. These features tailor suggestions that are based on your personal writing style. Only you can see your private personalized suggestions. And when personalization is turned off, you'll see generic suggestions. One important note, Smart Compose is designed to predict words in a sequence, not to provide answers. And remember that these are writing suggestions, and they may not predict factually correct information. Gmail offers these suggestions by default, but you can turn the feature on and off in the settings under General in the section labeled Smart Compose and Smart Compose Personalization. And this is one way that AI in Gmail can help you spend less time in your inbox. Have you noticed that when reading an email, Gmail may suggest snappy replies? That's AI in action again. This feature, called Smart Reply, can help you be more efficient by sending replies in seconds. If Cece received a question from a customer like, "Do you have the Matriarch Bronzer Quad in stock at the store?" Gmail might offer her a one-click response like, yes, we do, or no, we do not. Let's highlight a few more. An AI feature called the tabbed inbox can help you navigate and organize your email. It classifies and automatically sorts them into tabs like primary, promotions, social, updates, and forums. If a message appears in one tab that really belongs in another, you can drag that email to another tab to help train the model on your personal preferences. AI also powers summary cards that display information at the top of certain types of email messages. It looks for data from inbound emails and displays highlights at the top of the message like travel and shopping confirmations, hotel bookings, restaurant reservations, ticketed events like concerts, and Google Calendar invites. As an added bonus, for calendar invites, you can change your response and see what other events you've got that day right from the summary card. Last but not least is nudging. Nudging offers reminders to reply or follow up on emails. It's the first Gmail AI feature that runs on both inbound and outbound emails. Here's how it works. Nudging detects which emails you haven't replied to and predicts which one you'd normally answer. After a few days, it automatically brings unanswered messages up to the top of your inbox with a polite nudge asking if you want to reply. Nudging is also able to remind you about email that you've sent. If you haven't received a reply, it automatically sends a notification to your inbox asking if you want to send a follow-up email. It's pretty helpful, right? If your business uses Google Workspace, there is an optional paid add-on called Gemini for Google Workspace. It provides a suite of generative AI features that work across all of your connected apps. Again, this is a paid feature on top of the base price for Google Workspace. For more information, including pricing, visit workspace.google.com/solutions/AI. We've already covered a lot of ground in this presentation, but we'll briefly touch on a few more ways AI helps make Google's products more helpful. Some businesses tuning in today may use Google Ads to advertise their products and services online. If you are an advertiser, you may have noticed the conversational experience available when creating new search campaigns. It's designed to help you build better search campaigns through chat. You can use the conversational experience to help you create new search ad headlines and descriptions, generate relevant keywords, suggest images, and suggest site links. If you want to learn more about it, visit g.co/grow/search ads. Another way AI helps advertisers by powering campaign types like Performance Max. Performance Max campaigns drive performance based on conversion goals, using the power of AI to optimize performance in real time. This campaign type produces and runs ads across the entire Google Ads inventory, including channels like YouTube, Display, Search, Discover, Gmail, and Maps. And this all happens from a single campaign within your set budget. It can also help with asset creation using Gen AI to create multiple text and image assets. Most retailers advertising with Google are already using Performance Max and seeing great results. Beyond retail, advertisers who adopt Performance Max see an average increase of 27% more conversions or value at a similar cost per action or return on ad spend. If you want to learn more, visit g.co/grow/performance max. Google AI is used to improve a tool called Merchant Center Next. This no-cost tool allows retailers to list their products in places like Google Shopping results. Merchant Center Next users can access Product Studio. It's a suite of free AI-powered tools that creates high-quality product images. Product Studio can customize product images by generating scenes or increasing image resolution or editing backgrounds. Cece might use it to refresh her product images for the holidays or for different seasons or for sales. Now, Product Studio is still experimental, so be on the lookout for new features like style-aligned assets. That allows you to upload a single reference image to help Google AI understand your style, and image to video, which can actually create a product video from an image. When you save new or updated images to Merchant Center Next, they will automatically appear across a wide range of Google platforms, including search results, shopping ads, Performance Max campaigns, and anywhere else that utilizes feed data. If you want to learn more, visit g.co/grow/product studio. Last but not least, AI helps improve Google Analytics. For anyone out there who isn't familiar with Google Analytics, it's a platform that collects data from your websites and apps in order to create reports that help you understand customer behavior. Many small businesses use the no-cost version to monitor traffic, explore trends, and understand their visitors. Google Analytics uses machine learning to quickly identify patterns and help you find what you're looking for. It's a feature referred to as analytics intelligence. Automated insights surface when machine learning detects unusual changes or emerging trends in your data. For example, in Cece's case, she might use Google Analytics insights to know if there is an unusual change in the number of Prados Beauty website visitors, and so she can investigate why it might be happening. Every time Cece interacts with an insight, analytics intelligence learns more about what information matters to her and can surface new insights accordingly. If you want to learn more, visit g.co/analytics. That was a lot of information. Before we recap, let's briefly talk about Google's approach to developing AI. Since its earliest days as a startup, Google has used artificial intelligence to make products more useful, secure, and safe for users around the world. As teams across Google work to make AI even more helpful for users, they are taking a responsible approach from start to finish so everyone can benefit safely and equitably. You can find more about Google's AI principles and their approach to responsible AI by visiting ai.google/responsibility. You should now understand the basics of artificial intelligence and some common terminology like Gen AI. You saw examples of AI being used to help people solve problems, big and small. And you learned a few ways that Google AI is helping improve products and services to help businesses grow and thrive. Today, AI is helping us reimagine what people can accomplish. You and all the businesses tuning in today have an important role to play, defining the next era of AI-powered growth. It's going to be really exciting to see what you can do. Here are a few additional learning opportunities from Google. If you're looking to bring the latest skills to your business, check out Google Career Certificates. These career certificates are helping thousands of businesses upskill and reskill their employees across high-growth fields like data analytics, digital marketing and e-commerce, IT support, and more. Employees, or you, can learn at their own pace and complete the online program in under 6 months, even if they don't have relevant experience. Get started at grow.google/certificates. We're on YouTube. If you enjoy video lessons, subscribe to the Grow with Google YouTube channel at youtube.com/grow-with-Google. The channel publishes new videos regularly, covering topics that can help you grow your skills, your careers, and your businesses. This presentation was brought to you by Grow with Google. We believe that technology has the power to unlock new opportunities for growth. When these opportunities are available to everyone, communities across the country can achieve their full potential. Since launching in 2017, this program has helped 11 million Americans grow their skills, careers, and businesses via trainings and in-person workshops, and through a network of more than 9,000 partner organizations, including local libraries, schools, and nonprofits. More people across the country have access to our online tools and flexible programs. To learn more, visit google.com/grow. Here's a list of the products and resources I covered today. If you want, take a screenshot so you can reference the links. Thank you so much for attending today's presentation. We really value your feedback. If you would take a moment to share your thoughts, we'd appreciate it. You can access the survey by visiting g.co/grow/feedback, or by using your mobile phone's camera to scan the QR code on this slide. Click the banner that appears to access the survey. Thanks again.
Thank you, everyone that participated. I will get the recording sent out. If you have any further questions about the webinar, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is Tanya, TONJA, @grownebraska.org, and I'm happy to answer any questions. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Tuesday.